Bryan and Brian, 16 of 39. Joe held the fire door that separated the Bay of Vallarta's stairwell from its lobby open as his wife and son exited the stairwell before him. "Where are you going?" he asked quietly as they began walking toward the front reception desk. "Breakfast is to our left." "How do you know that?" Elizabeth said, turning in the direction indicated and strolling down a short hallway that was dominated on one side by a wall of nearly floor-to-ceiling plate glass windows that overlooked a small three-sided courtyard. "Don't you know?" he responded, his brow furrowed in mock surprise. "Our robes and crowns give us superpowers. Why, dressed as we are, I can smell the coffee wafted into the air, and I can use my olfactory to take us directly to breakfast. We are like those SHARKSs you referenced when calling King Brian chum. Breathe in," he commanded as they turned the corner and saw the tiny nook where Café Complete awaited. "Besides," he added with a wink, "the teacher told me where and of what breakfast would consist." "Did we become royals?" Beth asked, looking at the bowls of rolls, fresh fruit, milk, juice, and coffee. "Edlilela! Naturally. We have robes, we have crowns. Brian has a cape. How could we be anything but royal superheroes?" Beth smiled as she poured milk and juice into stoneware coffee mugs and placed fruit and rolls on a plate. "Brian," she asked, breaking the peeling of a banana. She looked about the tiny, though nearly void of people space. "Where would you like to sit?" "I sit by window," he replied, pointing at a table for two at the far end of the 15 meters of plate glass that constituted the outer wall of the hall and provided a lovely view of the veranda. Very nice choice," he said, "but I don't think we'll fit. Can you find us a larger table, please?" "I find larger," Brian conceded, spinning in a circle, his royal robe bath towel rising with the force of his centrifuge. "There," he declared, pointing and running the few steps to an empty table for four that sat opposite a table occupied by an elderly couple. "Perfect," Beth declared, adding, "just like you," as she placed the mugs and plate in front of her son, cautioning, "Careful, don't spill." "Please," Joe remonstrated gently, pouring 2 mugs of coffee. "Indeed," Beth conceded. "Please, sit tight, oh mighty king. Mama and Poppy are going to get breakfast too." "I sit tight," Brian acknowledged, taking a bite of banana. "You know," she said to Joe, selecting food from the arrayed offerings, "I'm a little confused. If Brian is king, what does that make the two of us?" "Well, you are my queen, of course." "That seems so incestuous," she teased. "Ah, I see what you mean. Well, that family tree would be a bit twisted, even for royals, wouldn't it? Even Nero and Agrippina didn't get quite that Byzantine. Now I'll have to think about this, as there is no doubt what man rules this family." Joe placed 2 rolls on his plate, along with fruit, then answered, "Perhaps I abdicated him now, royal chief counsel." "So Brian is king, I am queen, but we are his parents? That would work. Well done." "Thank you, my queen," he acknowledged with a bow as he placed his plate and mug on the table and pulled Beth's chair for her. "Just one thing," he added, brows high. "Who was it that you called Mr. Literary?"